Shark Rocket Ultralight Dual Clean, model HV382. That's the packaging. And there's the item. Been using this for about 2 months now. It's a very good vacuum. Everything Consumer Reports said is right and true about it, but just had a few things I noticed, and I'll show you. In my previous vacuum with a large head and non-swiveling head, it's almost quite impossible to get through these obstacles or chairs. This is like the first challenge. I want to show you how easy it is with this vacuum to get in and out without moving the chairs. For those of you who vacuum, you know how hard it is or how convenient it is if you don't have to move the chairs and still be able to get in and out. I just showed you that. So this vacuum maneuverability is very, very good. Also, not having to switch any setting from hardwood to carpet to area rug. That's another convenience that this vacuum has, which is very, very nice. You don't have to change setting, and it works just fine. Now there's another setting here. Setting one is for bare floor area rugs. Setting 2 is high pile carpets. High pile means only if you have a lot of big items that you need to vacuum in a carpeted area. Then you use setting 2. You'll hear it. That's setting 1. Setting 2 will run the bigger brush underneath, which probably already been shown in commercials for this vacuum. That's brush 1. That's brush number 2, a more aggressive brush. You'll hear it when I turn it on. That's brush 1. That's brush 2. Brush 2 doesn't make any difference if you don't have any big pile of dirt that you have to pick up. So in this case, setting 1 is good enough. Even from hardwood floor, hard surface area, this is not wood, but it's tile. Carpet, area rug. It doesn't matter. Setting 1 is good enough. Setting 1 is good enough. Let me show you the different configurations you can make with this vacuum for the different applications you're going to use it for. First is just in standing position. This is the only way it will stand up on its own weight. If you have it set up like this, it will not stand on its own. It will fall. So the only way to have it standing is to hook this bottom part to the hook down there, and it stands on its own. Now for the different configurations, You want to remove the head, you push this lever with your foot. This comes off. Now you can attach a part to it. You put the part back. You don't want this extension tube. You snap it back in, and it snaps every time you put a part back in to tell you that it's actually in and it's attached. You don't want the extension tube. You push down here, and this comes off. You take another tool, snaps right there. This tool can be used this way without the brush or with the brush. Put the tool back in, it snaps back in. Now you want to clean it up. I would suggest removing this, then squeeze down here. This comes off. Push down, push on this button. The bottom comes off, opens up. You can dispose the dirt. I won't do that because there's dirt inside. Now it snaps back in, and it snaps back in here, and you're ready to use again. Put it back in standing position, just like that. What I found with this vacuum is the head is so light that when the floor is uneven, the head will bounce. What do I mean by that? When the floor is not even, it will bounce right at this point right here. Let me show you. That's a normal speed that I would sweep my floor, a hardwood floor or a hard surface floor. And I'm not trying to go real fast, but it just bounces. Another problem I have is this canister, it's not sealed very tightly that it would release some dust when I hook it back to its standing position. Let me show you what I mean. See if we can catch that little puff of dirt that will come out. See that? A little puff of dirt will come out each time I hook it in. It didn't do it this time. Let me do that again. See that puff of dirt? I don't like it, but it's not doing that all the time or while I'm using it, only when I hook it back. Other than those two problems I mentioned, this vacuum is very, very good. The bouncing of the head is not a big deal. I can just slow down when I know I'm vacuuming an uneven surface. And the little puff of dirt, you get more dirt coming out when you clean the canister anyway. And it's not doing that while the vacuum is on use. Only when I'm hooking it, maybe there's the force that is generated by hooking this opens up this lid right here just a little bit for some dust to come out of it. I am not sure if that's the cause of the problem. I'm just speculating. I'm not an engineer. I didn't design this thing. I'm not a product designer, but it seems like that's what happens. Each time I hook it, it puffs a little dirt. There it is again. Other than that, it's a really good vacuum. I'm keeping it. I like it. It's very maneuverable. Good configurations, easy to use, very light. And that's it.